Hi, Martin here with Rising Women Network, and welcome to Rising Masterclass, your weekly dose of inspiration and practical information to grow your business. In this episode, I'm discussing 5 ways to build brand consistency. Now, do you ever see an image or a post that screams out a certain person or brand? For example, if I see bold, black and white with a pop of color, I think Kate Spade. How do you build an expectation with your audience? Well, as a person, it may be fun to mix up your wardrobe or look for new recipes every month. With your brand, visual consistency and what you present is key. I have a few friends that can go into a store and pick out an outfit that is so Martine. I used to take offense to that. But now, as a business, I can see the power in building a consistency to that level. One of the secrets about sticking to consistent visual identity is that it makes your job easier. You won't waste time wondering what font you should use, what color your newsletter should be this week. Consistency builds a recognizable brand for your customer that makes them feel comfortable. But it also creates a simpler work system for you and your designer. It's obvious advice that your visual brand begins with a professional logo in website design. But then what? How can you use that base to build a brand that your followers recognize in an instant? Well, simple. Just follow these steps. Number one, stick with one set of font and colors. While you might think it keeps it interesting to use a different font every time you post an image, it is better to have predictability of a set of fonts and colors for your brand because people see so many messages and images each day, so they will grow accustomed to recognizing your posts. If they see them in their various feeds and think, oh, I love that person's post, I'm definitely clicking. Now, bonus note, please don't use more than 2 fonts at once on an image. Keep it simple and don't have your reader's eyes work too hard. Number two, bring your visual identity into all your products. Use your logo and follow your style guide when building your website. But do you apply this scheme to everything you send out? If you are a service-based business, use your brand fonts and colors on your documents like proposals, quotes, contacts, and invoices. If there's something you are giving to your client or customers, use it as a tool for building consistency in your brand. Next, create a tagline. What is a tagline? Simply put, a tagline is a unique phrase that links your name to your brand. Taglines are tricky to come up with and more work than one might think. However, don't get so focused on creating the perfect tagline that your hands start swerving, your temple veins starts pulsing at an alarming rate, and you just can't think or enjoy the process. Do this instead. Instead of focusing on what your product or service is that your brand represent, focus instead on the benefits of your services or products. This is what your tagline should say to your audience. All right, next, train your team. Think of everyone who is in charge of handling your brand, such as the web designers, the marketing coordinator, and even you. Each team member has a powerful impact on your brand. But what about those who also have an influence? Think about the salespeople, project managers, or even folks that are your front desk. All of them have the power to change how others view your organization. Understanding your unique design, it is not just the concern of the creative team or upper management. Empowering everyone with the right information and tools allows them to participate effectively. Everyone should be on board, from the web designer to the HR pro. Next, stay consistent both online and offline. You may have consistent imagery across your social media accounts, but what about the business card you hand out at networking events? Don't forget about those in person experiences with your audience. It helps a person connect with your brand if every touch point you have stays within your visual imagery. Use your consistent visuals in both your email signature and in the handwritten thank you notes you send. As a bonus, I created a free brand consistency guide, which you can download at risingwomennetwork.com. If you are not a subscriber and found this video valuable, then make sure you sign up, and I'll see you next week for our next Rising Masterclass.